Hey guys, such a lovely day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The sky is blue and it's just about to rain. Now that the rains are here, we are certain of food in plenty. But what else comes with the rains? Yeah, you guessed it right. Slugs. And these ones here are quite big. In fact, in some countries, they are a delicacy. But unfortunately not here in Kenya. So I went to Google if slugs are indeed eaten. And to my surprise, they are. But then again, one should be very careful because they contain some kind of parasites that's usually in rodents. And these kind of parasites can cause meningitis. So it can be serious as well. So though I believe those who eat it also take precautions just in case, because we do not want you to end up being sick because of this, because of the slugs. My entire life, I never ate pumpkin leaves. It was recently introduced to me and I love it. I just didn't think that people actually eat it. But to my surprise, it was one of the best. Nowadays, I cook it left, right, and center. It's become one of my favorites. But growing up, I don't have that experience with me. But I've come to love it. I've really come to love and appreciate it. So the pumpkin flowers will eventually dry up, and that's where the pumpkins will begin to grow. But they actually take a lot of time. They take a lot of time to grow. You actually feel like you've spent your entire life just waiting for the pumpkins to grow. So as backup, we just end up eating the leaves, which is good traditional vegetable, and it's also healthy and it's also sweet. To save us the trouble of waiting for the pumpkins to grow, it really takes a lot of time, especially if you don't have water. Rainwater, if your area is not rich in rain, then the pumpkins will take forever to grow. So from experience, let me just enjoy the leaves. The pumpkins will come later. What? Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow. The free range chicken is very sweet. You cannot compare it with any other kind of chicken. Who can relate? It's somehow different. It's just different from the other chicken that's raised that doesn't have taste. So what's the logic? So we want to produce more to be able to feed the masses, but the quality deteriorates and you end up having chicken that doesn't have taste, and it's also dangerous because from what it has been fed with, it has that ability to cause cancer. And then we leave the free range chicken that we can take time to grow, which is sweet and healthy. So tell me, where are we going wrong? Are we really very intelligent about this? Are we even thinking about it? So what's the bargain? For quality, we compromise with for quantity, we compromise the quality and end up producing something which is dangerous to the human to the human race. Let me know, what do you think about this? That's the sun up there. It looks amazing. I'm kind of loving how the skies are looking today. Traditional veggies. These are traditional vegetables that are often grown in African farms. So here we call it terere, sokomo. And if you know how to cook it and prepare it well, you'll love it. The spider plant, it's also another traditional vegetable. It's often mixed with sukuma wiki because it's very bitter. We call it bitter herbs. So you'll cook these two vegetables together and add in some milk. Ooh, you'll love it. And ugali as an accompaniment. Ugali is simply sifted maize, Kenya's staple food. So these veggies are very healthy, very extremely healthy. And we love them here in Africa. This is a mint leaf used to make tea. It really helps with digestive problems. So this plant is commonly used in Africa to fence your compound. It usually produces some white substance, and if the substance gets into your eyes, my goodness, it's so painful. You'd literally think that it would blind your eyes. Here we call it kariaria. Yeah. So here we also have the traditional tomatoes. The very small tomatoes that I think these ones are the earliest tomatoes that used to exist. They grow naturally, by the way. You don't even need to follow up on them. They just grow. As long as you have water, it grows randomly. And you'll have your tomatoes. I can't count the number of times I came for them. And here we have the aloe vera, commonly used in beauty products. It's good for the skin, good for hair products, and it's also medicine. So apparently the aloe vera has been traditionally used to treat skin injuries, for example, burns, cuts, insect bites, and eczema. And it's also good for digestive problems as well because of the anti-inflammatory aspect of it. So as it turns out, pumpkin leaves, sometimes called the pumpkin greens, are edible, nutritious, and delicious. Using them in your cooking will help you get the most out of your pumpkin plants. Can you hear the birds chirping? It's so peaceful out here. The birds are just chirping. You can only hear the sound of the birds. No noise. Such a serene environment. The land of Africa, our motherland. away from the hustle and bustle of the city noise, huh? But then again, you need to strike a balance, a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, you can consider subscribing. Bye bye. See you later.